Okay, good morning, everyone. This meeting of the Sawyer County Land, Water, and Forest Resources Committee is called to order. May we have a roll call, please?
Steve Karayanen.
Here.
Randy Newman.
Here.
Kay Wilson. Here. Marshall Savitsky. Here. Steve Longtime. Allison Jonjack. Here. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Certification of compliance with the open meetings law.
This meeting was noticed to the public and media as required by Section 19.84 of Wisconsin statutes.
Thank you. Our meeting agenda is set. At this time, we'll open it up to public comments. Miss Linda Zilmer, please.
Morning, Linda Silver, Edgewater property owner. Was wondering with the start of the new two-year term for county board supervisors, if a future agenda item would include a review of your county land and water resource management plan, and as far as getting updates on that on a trackable basis for data-driven decision-making. I believe I had mentioned this in a previous month, and your county has several plans, and the overall plan is the Sawyer County Comprehensive Plan, and that's probably a document that all county supervisors should receive in hard copy. For this committee, it would be the Land and Water Resource Management Plan as well as the Forestry and Recreation plans. I think that, my understanding was all those plans were, some were requirements and some are just good guidelines for making your decision. Specifically with the Land and Water Resource Management Plan, I've always been concerned that it has not referenced the two CAFOs in Sawyer County. And as I've watched them for the last 20 years, I know that their permitting has not been issued. There are issues with their operations. And at some point, the county should be monitoring surface water and groundwater. So I would also like to see that as a future agenda item for this committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone online with comments? Nope. Okay. Next, we'll move on to consider approval of minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Newman and a second by Mr. Savitsky to approve. Any discussion on that? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Events and possible discussion and action. Stubborn Mule Adventure Race.
Yeah, we have the application for the adventure race. We have their certificate of insurance. We've had this one before. It's kind of a loose race, I guess, where they don't have a set route. It's some orienteering and things like that. So shouldn't really be too much of an impact on any of our designated trail systems. So I don't see any real issues with it.
And this event has happened previously, you say, a few times? At least?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts, committee?
I'll make a motion that we allow the stubborn mule race.
You gotta explain this event to me. With a name like Stubborn Mule, I don't know what it is.
I have to explain it because I don't know if I can explain it. I don't really understand it, but it's just a point-to-point, 2-day kind of adventure, so.
Frank, you want, I know.
Sure.
Chairman got the executive director of Canva. It's,
Would you get up to the microphone, please?
it's orienteering, it's biking. They have to get to different points, but they can go whichever route they want checkpoints and stuff, and they're done in teams, or you can do it in single, and you're right, it has little impact, it's a mix of biking, running, canoeing, kayaking, it takes in everything, and they have people designated around the area. I don't know what the distances are, but it's just a fun thing. It's usually smaller, maybe 80 to 200 people. Yeah. So, and it's been going on now for probably about 6 years and stuff. So it's just more of a adventure race, not our traditional races like a Schwab or a ski race or something like that.
So I heard 80 to 200 or 80 to 100?
Oh, 80 to 200 potential participants.
Oh, there maybe be like horses or mules a part of it or something with a name like that. That's why I asked the question, I guess, more than anything. And I'll second your motion. Is there? Oh, there is not. Okay.
All right, any further discussion on this? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Mr. Chairman, you didn't get a second?
Yeah, I did.
Marsh, I'm sorry. Yep. Okay, thank you. Register of Deeds report. I think we all have it in our packet. Ms. Peterson explained that she wouldn't be here today. But from what I see, we have, compared to the last year's 3-month period, we had more activity and more revenue, something more than $30,000 if I remember right, so well done. Land records and county surveyor reports, real property lister report. And again, we have that in our packet. As well as a county forestry or county surveyor report. And we'll move on to forestry, I guess. County forestry report.
Okay, for the month of May, we did have 4 sales listed as active. It's kind of a slow start to the spring, early summer logging season here. We did have 4 sales closed out also. Our sale value that's sold and uncut on file right now is just over $5 million. Revenue for the month, we were at $172,000. Year to date, we're just short of $1 million. So halfway through the year, we're about halfway to our revenue amount. So we seem to be on track there. We got the volumes. Sale inspections are on target for the level of activity. Recon acres, we're above goal on that already. We continue to work on our Good Neighbor Authority contract for the year. We did receive our reimbursement from last year's contract last week, so that's been settled up. We're still in oak wilt restriction until July 15th. Nothing new for mountain bike trails or Berkey trails. ATV, UTV, we do have 3 trail projects currently out for bid right now. Bid deadline of June 25th. We have an additional project we bid out with this packet as well. We have a sustainable forestry grant project in the Draper block that we had received last year, in the year before, our first phase. So we have that one out for bid as well. That's completely grant funded as well. Nothing new for the park. Carbon credit, I did just finish up the harvest verification for reporting periods 2 and 3 and submitted that to ANU. There's no additional information about our credits on the market at this time. So if there's any questions.
One thing I notice in my travels, my limited travels in the area, is there seems to be quite an amount of wood ready for shipment somewhere. What is the status of the markets from what you hear?
Depends on the week. The bulk of our contractors seem to be moving moving a fair amount of their wood. We do have a couple contractors that are having some troubles. Strangely enough, where they're looking for hardwood right now, so we're moving a little bit of hardwood. Our traditional springtime with the pine is good, but pine pulp is completely in the tank. You can't hardly get rid of pine pulp. So a lot of the wood that we're sitting out there, we have a lot of oak pulp sitting on the landing. We do have a fair amount of hardwood pulp too from the winter that is starting to move into the mills as well. So we try not to let them get too far ahead with wood decked on the landing. So we kind of keep the pressure on them to prevent them from decking up too much. So you don't see too many piles out there when you're traveling around. So.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Yep.
Camba Trail reroute, possible or development proposal, Sealy Fire Tower, discussion and possible action.
Okay, I was approached by Camba with TJ Barnes here and Daryl McNutt about a possible, it's kind of a development reroute proposal at the old Sealy Fire Tower site. I did look at the proposed trail with TJ last month. I guess I'll let Camba, these guys explain it if you wish.
Thank you.
TJ Barnes, I'm the trail director at Camba. Like Greg said, we walked the proposed trail. It will go from Fire Tower, the historic Fire Tower, down to the ball field, what we call the ball field. We have an existing trail there right now, and that trail is two-way, and that's where we have problems. We have a lot more increased riders coming to our area, and just people from here riding. And so we're getting near collisions or possibly collisions on this trail that's going two-way. So using the corridor that exists now, we propose to build a downhill-only trail and then turn the trail that exists into an uphill trail. So we don't have that conflict anymore.
So the trail that exists now is pretty much a straight line from the map I see, no?
Yeah, if you're riding it, it definitely doesn't feel like straight.
Oh, okay. All right.
This new proposal, how much of that is on the ATV snowmobile trail there? I see how much of a chunk is there?
Zero. It just crosses a existing road.
Oh, because it kind of looks like it overlaps by the way the map is put on there.
Yeah, that's just the way the lines.
So it's just another cross.
Yeah, it's the same crossing that the bike trail had previous that comes out on that existing road that goes up to that tower. So it funnels back into the existing crossing area.
Who would have the right of way, the bike or the ATV?
I believe the ATV has.
Will there be any signage necessary?
We will put signage up. Our good thing about bike is we can carry the ATVs, and we will slow, even though it will be a downhill trail, what we call a squirrel trap, so we'll slow them up before they do the road crossing, because we don't want somebody flying into that.
Right. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, thank you. Yes, what's your preference, committee?
I guess I'll make a motion for the new trail. I mean, it's gonna make it safer for them guys to make it two ways instead of one. And they're not impacting any of the other trails.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Newman and a second by Ms. Wilson to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Wisconsin DNR report.
Yeah, so for the month of May, reported that we had completed 102% of our time standards goal. That's actually incorrect. I received a more accurate report. We're up to 108% of our time commitment to the county through the beginning of this month. So work on the county forest for this month is pretty slow, pretty minimal, since we're already 8% over our commitment. But then next month in June, once the fiscal year rolls over, then we'll be back at it pretty heavy in the county, working on sale establishment and then some other projects.
Imagine the fire danger has dropped a little bit now.
Yeah, fire danger has dropped fairly significantly with the rain we got end of last week and then today's rain. We were in a bit of a dry spell end of May where fire season was kind of slowly tapering off, but hanging on a little bit. But rain today and the upcoming forecast looks fairly wet, so fire danger should be low.
Good to hear. Okay, thank you. U.S. Forest Service report.
Good morning, my name is Mike Martin. Excuse me, I'm froggy my throat this morning. I'm a district ranger for the Schwalmega Nicolay National Forest. Thank you very much for letting me come and just share a brief update from the National Forest. We've had some leadership changes on the forest. Janelle Crocker, our forest supervisor, has taken a temporary assignment to Alaska, and a gentleman named Steve Kinnan has come in to do an acting assignment for a period of time. Steve's our director of natural resources from Milwaukee, and part of his portfolio is the timber program. So that's a good boost to the Schwalmega Nicolay. We're glad to have Steve here, and we'll keep you posted as we go in future meetings about that leadership. The agency continues to go through transition nationally, through reorganization. In terms of impacts to the Schwalmega Nicolay, we're fairly static right now. It's just indirect impacts that are hitting us right now. Field operations are in full swing. Our recreation sites are open. They're receiving heavy use right now, which is good. Schools are out. People are recreating on the National Forest. We have issued a brushing contract for the Dead Horse ATV trail. Portions of that come into Sawyer County, so it's about 11 miles of heavy brushing that we're going to do along that ATV trail. So that's what we'll do a state grant as well. Wildlife surveys are in full swing. Numerous timber sales are active right now. We kind of mirror some of the same patterns that the county is sharing, and we have 4 to 5 more sales that we'll be offering through the fiscal year up to September 30th to round out our fiscal year. One project to note is our West Zone Aspen and Fir Regeneration Project. The comment period closed on that project on June 2nd. So we're responding to comments, and then we'll just move into our decision phase and objection phase. But that's a significant project that covers Bayfield down to Medford and deals with aspen and fir regeneration on the landscape. So we're excited to see that project advance right now. Rain is welcome. We've had that prolonged drying trend. We looked back at our season yesterday, our prescribed fire season. We had 22 prescribed fires across our zone, and that was for about 2,900 acres plus wildfire suppression over the spring. So that's changed, and we're retooling and looking now how we can probably support other Lake States units or go available nationally as the need arises. Kind of on our infrastructure front, we have numerous culverts across the National Forest that are being replaced. And by culverts, these are large aquatic organism passages. So folks are encouraged to check out our website to see where those are popcorned around. They're usually a short duration event. It could last up to a week for those crossings. 2 projects, though, that I'd like to highlight. Forest Road 164 is under total reconstruction, so that's 11 miles. Starts over National County, comes over into Sawyer, and that road will be closed the majority of the summer as they do that work. It's desperately needed to bring that road its base up to a standard that we can consistently haul on and use and reduce long-term road maintenance needs. The next project that's out for bid, or will soon be out for bid, is the Gunnison Creek Bridge, and that is in Sawyer County. So the plan is to put that project out for bid. They'll likely begin work later this summer, but also lapse into next year. Finally, just gravel pits are on our mind. We've done a whole series of expansions of gravel pits, are looking at our gravel pits for like the next 50 years across the Great Divide District. And so we're moving on expanding the Castle Creek pit, which is in Planet Lake, provide a gravel source for that circumference around that area. But our next priority is to develop a Little Cranberry pit, which And that gives us a source on that southwest portion of the district that'll kind of feed into our next 5-10 years of sale activity across the district. Any questions that you have for me or for the National Forest?
Committee? Thank you.
Thank you very much for the chance to talk today.
Thank you very much. Okay, recreational trails report.
Good morning, everyone. Tim Davison, Sawyer County Snowmobile Alliance. We're kind of at a little lull right now, waiting for our fiscal year to start July 1st. So not a lot's going on the UTV trails. Everybody's riding, complaining about the dust, but not anymore. That keeps up all summer. We are doing some grading of trails right now, down in the Tuscobia and some in the Moose Lake area and the Trap and Fish area, and we'll be in the Sealy Hills soon. But other than that, there's not a lot going on. We are gonna do a lot of brushing this year because of the storm of last winter. Some of those trees are still bent over and some stubs got left up, and we don't like to see that in the woods, so we're gonna be cutting those down. We can't do anything like that until after Oakwood's over. So that's about it for now. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Moving on, zoning and conservation, the conservation report.
Price Dam update, we did get that one gate operational, but we did have some fence repairs that were needed. A portion of the fence got damaged and the town of Winter was able to complete repairs on that fence. Conservation staff has been busy checking dams for water elevations. You heard about, a couple of the other individuals giving their reports that, water levels and the water that we have in the county is of utmost importance. And when we don't get rain, things are not good. When we get too much rain, things are not good. So we need that ebb and flow for sure. They're also doing non-metallic mining inspections. These would be for our gravel pits. We try to get to every gravel pit every year, but with the staff that we have, if we don't get to it once every year, it's on a 2-year cycle. We are attempting though to get to everyone every year for those checks. We're also doing a Deer Lake inspection, operation, and maintenance plan revision. We also have a dam on Deer Lake, for those that aren't aware. That is one of the county-owned dams down there as well. The LCO Conservation is undergoing a tree planting operation, and they are borrowing the county tree planter to help with that project. So we do have a tree planter here that actually individuals can rent out. It is a large, machine-driven hydraulic planter. And it makes really good use for larger tree planting operations. The AIS coordinator has met with multiple lake associations to go over a purple loose stripe control and shoreline restoration projects. And then also just a reminder to the committee that there will be LCC training occurring in the assembly room today, starting at 10 a.m.
Thank you very much. Any other questions for Jay? Moving on. Board-appointed committee updates. Correspondence, reports from conferences and meetings. Future agenda items. Our next meeting date is set for July 8th. We are adjourned. I thank you all.